Some days I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't have any motivation. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariana. I co-run a small jewelry company called Pretty Thug New York. As you can see, I am wearing some pieces today. Yes, but that's not what this video is about today. Today is really just about being a small business or just an entrepreneur in general. Or I can only speak for small businesses because I am a small business right now. I do operate a small business. Today, I just want to talk about how starting a small or continuing to start a small business during the pandemic helped me beat depression. When the pandemic first started, I was like everybody. I thought it would only be for maybe 2 weeks and it'll be over. No, who would have ever guessed that this would have been almost a year long? Who would have ever guessed that? So I was okay up until about May, and then I started, some days I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't have any motivation. Like, I knew I had this LLC. I knew I had this business that could start and that I wanted to start, but I had no motivation. And then one day things started to turn around. If you see in my previous video, we got a shipment unexpectedly from our manufacturer, and it just prompted us to start our business. So that really gave me the push that I needed to get up out of the bed every day, look presentable every day, or not every day, but most of the time, because we couldn't hire people to shoot for us. So we had to make our own content. Just there's something to do every single day as a small business owner. There is something to do. Whether you're creating content, dealing with customers, packing orders, researching new inventory, disputing with manufacturers, small business owners, y'all know, especially when you're in China, you're up until whatever time at night trying to contact these people because we're on a different time zone. Learning new hacks on how to run the business properly. Oh my God, the list just goes on and on. But I really think that I was supposed to start this business because everything happens for a reason. Do I wish Corona happened? No, absolutely not. It's killed millions of people. That's a tragedy. But it helped propel me to really start and do it for myself, because as soon as Corona hit, my job let me go. They basically were like, this is your last paycheck, and if anything changes, we'll let you know. Never heard from them again. So I had to start this business. Like, I had to get out and do something, because there was no other way. My old job, I was with them for almost 2 years, and they pretty much just let me go. And they rehire people. So they literally let me go. That, for me, just further proved that I needed to be an entrepreneur. I needed to do my own thing, because I did everything right at that job. But hey, they let me go. That's not my business. I'm no longer concerned with that. I'm focused on Pretty Thug New York and how we can elevate. But being let go and just having that uncertainty, it makes you feel like, oh my God, like, what's going on? Do I have to move back home? I've never really felt like this close to having to move back home since I've moved here. That was 10 years ago. And Corona made me feel like I need to move back home. It still does to some degree, but I'm trying to keep afloat. But losing your job, losing your health insurance, losing stability will push you and make you feel like, okay, I gotta get up and do something. Now, I could have still been in the bed crying about this or worried, and I said, you know what, I'm not worried because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's unfortunate that Corona had to happen for this to happen, but this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I was already planning to do it before Corona was even a thing. So this just further pushed me and was a true, it just opened my eyes to let me know that I'm supposed to be an entrepreneur. None of the companies I've ever worked for like truly panned out or were what I thought they were going to be. Like, let's be honest, you know, you get a job. I don't care if it's luxury brand. I don't care if it's McDonald's. It's never what you think it's going to be. And everybody's not meant to be an entrepreneur, but I've always felt that I need to do something for myself, and I needed to work for myself in some capacity, whether that means I have my own side business or something. Like I've always juggled like two different things. Even when I was working full time, I always had blogging or a writing gig or something. I always had something on the side because I'm like, I can't just go to work and come home. It drives me crazy. That is what leads to depression even more. But yeah, like Corona just really helped, like just push me and show me like so many different things that other people are doing that has inspired me as well. Like I finally have been on TikTok, not necessarily posting so much, but just absorbing all of the content on TikTok. That has helped me to see so many small businesses on there, you know, doing their thing and sharing their tips and things like that. That has really helped me. But it's hard. I will say it is hard finding motivation still. I'm not depressed at the moment, but it's hard to find motivation when you're in the house. You really can't go anywhere. You're trying to work on a business. You can't market how you would like to market necessarily during a pandemic. Like everything is, you know, you can't really do trade shows. It's a lot of things you really can't do. People are still doing them, but I'm personally just a little weary about being in huge groups. Like I should be wary about that. So it is a little hard to just be stuck working on something that you can only promote pretty much through the internet, and you're just in the house trying to be creative, trying to make great captivating content with no outside motivation. Like I'm not in the streets every day. I can't see what's going on. All I can do is look on the internet. I mean, I could go in the streets, but where am I going? Like there's nowhere to go. So it's a struggle, but I just look at the small wins that we've already gotten from people who don't even know us, who support us, who want to be a part of the brand. But then all of a sudden we'll get a sale, or we'll get a review, or we'll get a text or a DM or an email or something from somebody that's saying something positive about the brand. That's what keeps me going. Because without that, I would just be like, you know what, nobody's buying it. All of our stuff is ugly, even though I know it's not. But that's what I would think in my mind if, you know, there was no positive feedback. We've gotten some negative feedback too. We're not perfect, but the positive feedback is what keeps us going. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, to just a little quick motivation, because it's hard. We're still growing every single day, and it's very hard as a small business. Like you see these businesses go viral on TikTok or Twitter or Instagram and all this stuff, but a lot of people don't express how hard it is to like continue that. Like let's say you do go viral. Okay, how do you keep up that momentum? Like we're still waiting on that peak for us, but at the same time it's like, how do you retain those people? That's a whole nother chapter. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about what keeps me motivated, and hopefully whoever is watching this, like as small business owner, to fellow small business owners, or anybody who's doing something like just trying to, for lack of a better phrase, get it out the mud, like, just keep going. That's it. That's all you need to do. Like, keep going. If you don't like the way your business is looking, revamp it, change the name, I don't know, something, but keep going. Like, keep going. That's it. So thank you for watching.